Who or what inspires you? What do you do after you are inspired? Hi, this is Salvacion Placer ang tuwa or Doc Baby, or simply Baby. Welcome once again to this Connecting the Dots channel, where I talk about stories, moments, insights, lessons, encounters that I call dots, and all these dots are connected to God. And if you are interested in dots like this, then please subscribe and ring the bell so that you will be notified of new videos coming up. Thank you. Today, I was inspired by the Holy Spirit to share with you what happened during our Bible sharing last Wednesday. After struggling for several days, trying to find what will be the topic for this video today, I was finally inspired by the Holy Spirit to share about our Bible sharing and our action plans. Every time we do our Bible sharing during Wednesdays, we always read and meditate on the gospel for the coming Sunday. So, the gospel for the coming Sunday is from Luke 1, verses 39 to 56. And this is about the visitation of Mary to Elizabeth. So, we always follow the format of Lectio Divina when we do our Bible sharing. So in Lectio Divina, this involves lectio or reading, and then meditatio or meditation, a short reflection on the or a guide by anybody. And we are supposed to consider in silence the context of the passage, the places, and the people in the passage, and what the people say. And then this is meditatio is followed by contemplatio or contemplation in silence. And one puts oneself within the gospel passage as an active participant or as a passive spectator, just watching and listening. And then try to listen personally to what the whole thing is, the whole reading is showing you or calling to you. And then this is followed by sharing, wherein we share the word or words or verses that call to us or that touch us. And we also share our reflection on why these words or verses touch us. And this is a very personal reflection, a reflection on how it touches our lives, what it reminded us of. Okay? And then this is followed by an oratio, a final prayer, and then finally an actio or an action plan. So this is our format all the time. And I would just like to share that it took us a while to formulate our action plan. That was actually the longest discussion we had of what action plan to take. Somebody wanted to make prayer the most important thing. I pointed out that since this is about Mary, then we should have something about Mary, emulate Mary and her characteristics, her humility and obedience, and so on. And everybody contributed his or her thoughts. And finally, we were able to come up with one common action plan. And the exact words of our action plan is, to listen prayerfully to God's message and imitate Blessed Virgin Mary's ways in faith, humility, and obedience. But it really took us a long time. That was the longest discussion ever. So, uh, I also actually follow the same plan or the same pattern in my daily readings. I also do that. But of course, I don't share because I'm only with myself. But I also the same follow exactly the same format for my daily readings when I read the gospel. And it's so nice to have people to share uh, what your reflection is about the gospel. So we keep on this weekly Bible sharing because it really inspires us, it invigorates us, and we have a common action plan. And I would like to urge you or invite you to have uh, a group also where you can read the gospel and then meditate on this and share also. It's a very, very nice experience. Usually there are just six of us. Sometimes the number gets bigger and sometimes smaller than this, but we have a faithful six, and we try to really keep this. We are committed to keeping our Bible sharing weekly. And even if you just pray by yourself, try to follow the format of Lectio Divina. Here it is again. Okay? So, it involves one, Lectio or reading, two, meditatio or meditation, three, contemplation or contemplatio or contemplation, four, sharing if you have a group, five, oratio or prayer, and six, actio or action. Okay? Oh, by the way, the verse that called to me that day is from verse 45, and it says, "Blessed are you who believed that the Lord's word would come true." And I really meditated on this verse and how Mama Mary believed that the words of God would come true. Others picked or were called by other verses of the gospel reading. So they have their own meditation and sharing. And we always are inspired by and we learn from each other during the sharing. Oh, nowadays we do this Bible sharing online, so we really meet regularly online. One of us is now even in the US, so she has to sacrifice a different timeline. It's usually late in the evening for her. But we are together. That's the important thing. We used to do this physically before the lockdown, but now there's no other way but to go online. Okay. Oh, I forgot to mention that at the start of our Bible sharing, we open always with a prayer that invokes the presence of the Holy Spirit. We also sometimes sing together the Come Holy Spirit song. Thank you for staying with me today. I know this is rather short, but it is so inspiring, really, if you share your prayers with others. Thank you so much for being so supportive of my efforts. I hope that you are inspired today to follow a format also of your prayers, or to form a Bible sharing group. Okay? It really helps in prayer. Thank you for your likes, for your comments, and please share this with your friends. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please click subscribe and ring the bell so that you will be notified of new videos coming up. Thank you, really, really thank you. And pray and do an action plan. Even if you do it yourself, alone, or with a group. Pray, meditate, and do something. Bye. Thank you.